Hey guys, today I'm going to give you a tutorial for my card trick, the Kings and I. So, for the setup of this trick, you need a random card, and not that card, and a King of Hearts on top of the deck. King of Hearts, then a random card. So then, you go to Spectator, choose card. It can be almost any card, because you don't want them picking any of the other kings. So, for instance, they picked the 7 of spades, but the other kings are fairly close to the bottom of the deck. So this is what you want to try to do, and then have them select a card from mainly the top half. So try not to spread out too much down there. And then remove their card from the deck, swing cut the cards, and place it on top just like that. Hold a break, and table cut the cards, so we keep our order on top. So then what you're going to do is get some false cuts. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do a double lift and say, alright, so now we're going to use this top card, the King of Hearts. And they'll say, what? That's not the King of Hearts. And while they're focusing on this, you want to get a break under the top card, which really is the King of Hearts. And then you're going to put the cards back on top, pick up all 3 cards, say, oh, I'm sorry, I meant the King of Hearts. Show it as 1 card. What I did there, I believe it's called a snake change, I'm not entirely sure on that. And here's the move right here. You're going to pinch the corners a little bit, so the card curves a little bit. Then when you do a motion like this, kind of fast, you're going to take your finger and just turn the cards over like that. That's the whole move right there. Just turning the card over with your pointer finger. So fast, it looks like this. And you kind of want to put them back on top of the deck kind of fast too, so they don't suspect anything. But that's how you're going to bring your King of Hearts out. So then you're going to go through, and you're going to take out your other kings, which should be somewhere in the middle now because of your table cut. And you'll take them out, and you want them red, red, black, black. This. So you're going to pick up, and you're going to show your 4 kings, and at that point, break under the top card, and square it all up on top of the deck, stealing their card. So then you're going to peel off the 2 black kings, and slide over the King of Diamonds, leaving the King of Hearts on bottom, because if you put it right there, then their card would not be an even sandwich. So you're going to put that like this, show all 4, tell a story, whatever you need to do, but square it up, and cut them into the deck. Then show it any way you want to, that the kings have now trapped their card. Then say something like, well, the odds were unfair there, I had 4 cards to your 1 card. So take away 2 black kings and just use the red kings. Set those down and lose their card any means you need to, and just make sure it gets back to the top of the deck. Then another thing I do sometimes when I perform this is I'll do a double lift and I'll say, here, your card's not on top and your card's not on bottom. I'll get to that in a second why I do that. So then you'll take your 2 red kings, standard sandwich load, and I usually do a Charlet cut here. I'm not going to do an extensive explanation of that, but you're basically going to hold the cards like this, hold your thumb right here, and you're going to drop off a small pack of cards. Then your pointer finger is going to push the cards up to make an angle right there, like kind of a corner. And you're going to pull away a little bit so that the kings can slide under right there. Sorry, that was my screensaver. So then, again, show it any way you need to. And now their card is between the 2 red kings. Even the odds even more, just use 1 card. So, again, keep the king in view, lose their card in the deck any way you need to, and bring it back to the top. And now what you can do, if you did the double lift earlier, you'll do double lift again. Say, well, your card's not on the top, it's not 2nd from the top, it's not 3rd from the top, it's not even 4th from the top, and make sure you put your double back underneath these 3 cards though, or it won't be on the top anymore. Right there. And you can do the same thing on the bottom. Say, and your card's nowhere near the bottom, so we know it's somewhere in the middle of the deck. It's a good thing to say, and it really helps out the spectators mentally. So then what you do is you're going to get a break as you pick up your king, and put it on top, and you say, now the cool thing about the king is he doesn't find your card, he actually turns into your card. And what I do there is called the shapeshifter change. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your double, you're going to hold it the same way you do for the snake change, but you're going to come over with your other hand and pinch the other corners. Whoa. that happens if I do it slow. So I'm going to pinch the corners, and it'll like this, and it'll flick over. Yeah, that was a bad one. Pinch the corners. I'll not hold these just like the snake change, but then pinch these two back. So we'll go like that. And you end up playing for that. And you can't really show the rest of the deck then because they'll see that a card is on. King's on top, and they might suspect something. So for a nice finish, you just might want to go like this. Okay, and that is my tutorial for the King's and I. Thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.